She wept in the vehicle, her small hands rubbing her eyes, whispering, "Why wasn't I good enough, Mama?" My 10-year-old daughter had been sent to the kitchen at her cousin's birthday party because she wasn't dressed well enough to be with the other guests. I didn't argue, I didn't yell, I simply drove her home in silence. And when she finally fell asleep, her cheeks still damp with tears, I went to my secret weapon, the drawer. That drawer has always contained my quiet arsenal, not weapons, not poison, but information, documents, receipts, and proof gathered over years of smiling through my sister-in-law's condescending attitude. I never planned to use any of it until that night. Let me take you back when I first became part of this family. I thought I had found my place. Large dinners, shared holidays, and laughter so loud it erased any loneliness. But problems appeared quickly. It was in the way they praised my daughter's cousin for every accomplishment, yet disregarded my child's. In the way they dismissed my job as just part-time while endlessly boasting about their own. In the way my Chelsea always made herself the center of attention in every room. She thrived on hierarchy. She craved control, and she enjoyed reminding me that we were beneath her. I endured it all until she directed her cruelty at my little girl. At the party, I noticed the signs. The way Chelsea looked my daughter up and down as she entered, her eyes scrutinizing her simple garment, the hushed exchange with her husband, the sudden suggestion that my daughter help in the kitchen where she'll be more comfortable. They tried to present it as kindness, but I saw the truth. They didn't want her in their pictures. They didn't want her near their guests. They didn't want her seen. And when I saw my daughter's face fall, when I heard her muffled sobs in the back seat on the way home, something inside me became still. I didn't shout that night. I planned, because retaliation, real retaliation, isn't about making a lot of noise. It's about accuracy. Chelsea treasured her public image. She cultivated it like a work of art, a perfect mother, a perfect hostess, a perfect family. But I knew the secrets she was concealing from that drawer. I pulled 3 items, a set of invoices from the boutique she secretly returned garments to after purchasing, and taking pictures of herself in them with fake receipts, screenshots of messages she sent to a friend mocking her husband's finances and calling him dead weight, and the most damaging one, photos of her private hoard of money hidden in cash she skimmed from their joint account. Each piece of evidence was harmless by itself, but together they were a blade. Step 1 was subtle. I printed the boutique invoices, folded them neatly, and slipped them into her husband's glove compartment. During a family barbecue, I knew his curiosity would handle the rest. Step 2, I created a brand new anonymous email address and sent those screenshots with her mocking words directly to her husband. The subject line read, "You should know what she really thinks of you." Step 3 was about patience. I waited until the neighborhood charity event, Chelsea's biggest stage, where she would parade around in expensive gowns and deliver speeches about philanthropy. That's when I quietly walked into the coat room, picked up her purse, and slid a single photo of those shoeboxes inside a photo she hadn't taken, and a hiding spot only I knew. When she reached for her lipstick later, she would discover it, and she would know someone was watching. The downfall didn't take long. Her husband confronted her within a few days, shouting in the driveway loud enough for the neighbors to hear. Guests at the gala whispered about the photo. The boutique caught on and flagged her name. Her status crumbled. The final moment was wonderfully quiet. 2 weeks after the party, Chelsea showed up at my doorstep, her eyes swollen and her voice trembling. "Why are you doing this to me?" she demanded. I let her stand there, falling apart, while I leaned against the doorframe. "That's ironic," I said softly. "I was going to ask you the same thing. Why did you think it was all right to shame a 10-year-old girl?" Her mouth opened, then closed. She had no reply, so I delivered the final precise blow. "Consider this retribution. You made my daughter cry in a car. I made you cry in your own house. Never bother her again." And I closed the door. Since then, there's been silence. No more remarks about our clothing. No more hushed words about our social standing. No more banishment. 2 kitchens when we enter. Family gatherings now. My daughter holds her head a little higher, not because her dress changed, but because the power dynamics did. Do I have any regrets? Not for a second. They wanted to teach my child she wasn't good enough, but I taught them about consequences. Because the truth is I don't fight for myself the way I fight for her. My pain I can hide, but hers is a spark that ignites a war and the night. They made her feel insignificant. I became the shadow they'll never outrun. So yes, I opened the drawer and I made them regret everything.